welcome back to the 10th Isle. My name is Ryan, and I hope this video finds you better than I've been over the last 7 days or so. I'm a little bit under the weather because I've been inside isolating for 5 days. As you can see by the title, COVID. Not me. I've tested negative 3 times in the last 6-7 days. What a bummer. My son's last week of kindergarten / daycare, he went to a combo kind of thing. So, yeah. He goes to his graduation, and I think I mentioned this on a stream not that long ago, that he and my wife and like one other person out of like 50 plus people there only wants to be wearing masks. And we later find out that during the rehearsals they were requiring him to take his mask off around other kids. And Friday night he starts not feeling too great. You just figure out he was tired. It's a long week. Saturday morning he wakes up, does not feel good at all, has a fever, coughing, congested. Luckily, we had some rapid tests. Test him, positive. Immediately put him into isolation, get him all, good medicated up so he can get better right away. My wife and I, any interaction with him, being completely careful, masked around him, keeping the baby away. We're trying to keep our distance from him too. Everything seems fine. We're in this family isolation. That was day 0. Monday rolls around. My wife does a test. I do a test. Because you're supposed to. Just to rule you out, just in case, because it was 2 days before. I've read so much of this that my brain hurts, and I always have to go back and try to figure out what did it say again, because it's so many variables. Oh, it's driving me insane. Anyway, my wife tests, I test. I test negative again, double negative in 48 hours. So I'm in the free and clear. She's showing no symptoms, no signs of anything. All good. My wife tests positive. So on day 2 for our son, it becomes day 0 for my wife. So when I talk about these days, you're supposed to completely isolate. If you have symptoms and you test positive, have a fever, all that other stuff, for 5 days. Today, as I record this, it's Thursday, June 2nd. It is day 5 for my son. And he is bored out of his mind, being completely isolated, eating his meals, going to the bathroom when he's got to go to the bathroom, watching a ton of his, movies in his room because he can't really go anywhere else. He's doing better. But he's not out of the woods because this is a 10-day thing. My wife is on day 3. She's doing better than she was the last 2 days before, day zero through yesterday. I think when both their quarantines end, which my son should end within the next day or so, I guess. He's a little too crazy right now because he's going nuts. And when my wife's ends on Sunday over the weekend, it'll be interesting to see if everything is still going great. I'm hopeful that it will be. But for me, every day has felt like day zero. At this point, I'm completely managing the care of the one child completely. Make me feel like a single parent, which, man, I did that like part-time for a while, and that was insane. Even just doing it part-time was nuts. This has been full go for the last like 4 days. And mind you, I'm sleeping on the couch for the first time. I've never had to sleep on the couch. Not in my house. Things are kept pretty chill here, so that's never really happened. And it's some of the worst sleep freaking ever, I feel like. Just being so stressed out and worried about everything. I know for the first couple days there, because my wife tested positive on Monday, on Memorial Day of all days, I thought it was probably a good idea. Hey, we were in contact because we thought we were good. Like we were keeping distance, but she's my wife. Come on. So I tested again yesterday on Wednesday. Not one, not two, three. The triple negative. I am in the free and clear. Our daughter still in the free and clear. Like, how does that happen? Half the house is completely taken out by this sickness. And it's completely stressed me out. Like I said, having to go into single parent mode, which has given me a newfound respect for people who are legit 24/7 single parents. It's chaos. Just trying to manage all of it. And it makes me really appreciate my wife and all the things she does. And I'm sure she appreciates all the things that I do. As I've been the one making some tea for her, or I made some dinner tonight that really not hard to make, and I can't cook. But just managing a lot of those things, and doing some laundry. I don't always do the laundry. I do a lot of cleaning and tons of other things around the house, believe me. You know, bathing the children and so on and so forth. All the things that a dad should be doing, I'm getting those done. But now I'm doing everything for the one child, because we've kept it separate so that we're not exposing everybody. So here's what happens. You could probably hear it a little bit in my voice. Because of being masked in the house until I tested negative again the third time, I was masking around our daughter just in case I would be positive, because I was exposed to my wife, who was proved positive quite a few, couple days after our son. And that actually gave me a slight sinus-y thing. So I'm on the upswing of that, so that's nice. But man, that aside, this has taken a toll. There's been no time for me. And that's crazy. I always seem to make time for streaming or for videos and editing, and I really haven't had that. And it's noticeable. I've been sleeping, but not sleeping well. It's been very weird. But it seems like we're gonna all make it through this. Hopefully by the end of this coming weekend. And into next week, everything is getting better and slightly back to normal in this house. But this house is now forever changed. We've had 2 members that have gotten a virus that we shouldn't have gotten. Because we were being careful, but no one else was being careful. And I'm not here to tell you how to do your stuff. You know how to do your stuff. This pandemic doesn't seem like it's going away. But my wife and my son, both fully vaccinated. So this could have been a lot worse. And we just saw the news here later in the month. There's a chance that very soon our little one can also be vaccinated. And that's very hopeful in this, what seems like an impossible time to try to manage being a parent and everything else. It's been a very difficult couple of years, but man, these last couple days have been difficult, not necessarily just on me, but on everybody here in the house. And man, to know it could have been avoided, that really bugs me. So do your part. Get yourself vaccinated if you can. Wear your mask and get tested so that we can stop the spread of this thing. Because I don't want to go through this again, and I don't want anyone to go through this. I mean it wholeheartedly when I tell you guys to stay safe out there. I truly do. So do that. And remember to embrace the chill.